Alright. Shortcuts is our next SCP. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now Euclid, what is happening here? Any entrance to SCP-1967 is to be constructed over and security personnel posing as homeowners are to be assigned to guard it. Residential homes connected to SCP-1967 are to be purchased through the Foundation Realty from suburban community purchases and be guarded in the same manner. Only personnel from MTF, that symbol means 7 home improvement, are permitted to enter SCP-1967. Hey Nuria, welcome to Fluff. 5th entrance to SCP-1967 documented during initial containment. Description: SCP-1967 is a spatial anomaly currently known to exist in 3 locations. A suburban neighborhood in Plantation, Florida, an office building in Miami, Florida, and an apartment building in Miami, Florida. So, again, suburban neighborhood, office building, and apartment building. Gotcha. It can be entered via a number of different entrances, with current means including a swimming pool, a rabbit hole. I'm late. Jumping a certain distance from a swing. Can you imagine like a child does that? They jump a certain distance, just vanish, and through approximately 22 side yards. As of 11/16/1987, approximately separate entrances and exits have been found. Footnote says, similarity between the effects and location of this anomaly and SCP-2147 has been noted. Research into a potential shared origin is currently ongoing. Subject entering SCP-1967 will see it as a large field bordered by the backs of homes, offices, and apartments. The geography of this area is flat, with a random arrangement of palm trees, bushes, and benches. Subjects may observe and place objects into the interior of the buildings appearing to border SCP-1967, but will not be able to enter them. The subject will not be visible from within the building. Buildings bordering SCP-1967 are not physically located near it, but appear to be connected through proximity to SCP-1967 entrances. SCP-1967 was discovered on the 11th/18th, 1959, when resident of reported its properties to the local police. A residential neighborhood within Plantation. Okay. Agents were able to suppress information about SCP-1967 properties and were able to successfully enact containment. To this day, I guess, because that's something that you cannot really let people walk through anymore, unless you build something around those areas that allows people not to walk there anymore. Ow. Addendum 1. Personnel have noted seeing children moving through SCP-1967. These reports are currently being investigated. Addendum 3. The children have been identified as residents of, with the method of entering SCP-1967 currently being unknown. Personnel have been instructed to keep observation of these subjects until the method of entrance is determined. Okay. Addendum 4. Following surveillance operations, an additional 11 entrances to SCP-1967 have been blocked. Oh my god, my nose is itchy. No additional containment breaches have been reported as of 12/12/1960, and all subjects involved have been administered Class E amnestics. Addendum 7. Personnel continue to report an additional juvenile subject present within SCP-1967. Identification efforts have been hampered due to the subjects wearing a cloth covering over their face. Agents have been assigned to the interior of SCP-1967 in order to capture and detain the subject. Addendum 11. As of the 1st/13th, 1972, SCP-1967 has ceased displaying anomalous properties. Containment procedures have been slated for amendment. And that's going to change real fast. Addendum 13. SCP-1967 has resumed anomalous activity. Agents have reported finding documents and equipment marked as belonging to the corporation, which is located in Miami, Florida. Addendum 16. An employee of has been detained. Addendum. Sorry. Interview with. You have to refer to as subject A. Interviewed. Subject A. Interviewer Dr. Boyd. When did you first notice the anomaly? You mean the back routes? We all knew about it as kids. It was just a space between the houses. We used it to play hide and seek or manhunt. And get the other houses to play or whatever. And you didn't find the properties unusual? Nah, man, we were kids. We thought everyone had it that way. It's not like we had that many other neighborhoods to compare it to, you know what I'm saying? Alright, how long did you use it? Probably from when I was, I want to say 4? But it might have been a bit earlier. To when I was 12. Yeah, I was 12. I remember because it happened at my birthday party. What happened? The guards showed up. Guards? I think you know more about that than I would. Humor me. Fine. You guys have a weird game going on here, don't you? The guards were the owners, I guess, or the people who lived in the back routes. After they showed up, they chased us whenever we went in. Never actually went through and caught us. Just chased us out. Guess they didn't want us kids on their lawn. How long did this go on? Well, I don't know. Probably the rest of the time I was a kid, I guess. The other kids living on the block didn't really remember the back routes as they grew up. They kind of grew out of it. Looked at me funny when I talked about it. But you still had access. Yeah, we're ahead in my yard. What did you do if nobody else was around? You're really this persistent in carrying on. I just mess with the guards. Throw stuff at them or try to provoke them. Never chased me if I didn't point myself out to them. Might have been the mask. Mask? Yeah, I wore a mask. The guards couldn't get me so the guards couldn't get me seen? If they couldn't see my face, they wouldn't make me forget. And how long did this go on? Through my middle school and high school years. When I went off to college, it kind of got lost in the shuffle. Is this what caused it to deactivate? Look, I don't know, man. Y'all are the ones in charge around here. Why don't you tell me? Can you explain? You guys, the guards. I'm gonna start the game again soon or what, because this is getting a little tiresome. And closing statement. Subject A disappeared from Foundation custody shortly after the completion of this interview and has been marked as a person of interest. Interesting. They view this as some sort of game. You think this is all a game? But yeah, it looks like I wonder if there's like some weird like time hole happening there too, where the kids that they see that the Foundation sees might be from a different time, and then like the kids grow up and be like, yeah, we played this game all the time, and then the Foundation's like, we only knew about this for like a year or two. Like, what do you mean all the time? So I wonder if there's like some sort of like weird time bending happening. Because I assume like the guards were not in the SCP itself for that long, compared to how long they knew the SCP existed. At least that's what I assume.